So today we're going to be cooking with grass-fed beef, so I got to pick up some beef. I'm going to swing by to visit my buddy Jake at Dickson's Farmstand. He works with a couple of really good farms in upstate New York, gets all of his beef from one farm. They just do a tremendous job. He's definitely one of the most knowledgeable people here in the city about grass-fed beef. Tell me a little bit about the difference between grass-fed and organic, or grass-fed organic and conventional beef.
Our baseline here is that everything is no hormones, no antibiotics, purely vegetarian diet, and raised on pasture.
Everything.
Everything.
Regardless if it's organic or if it's not.
Exactly. You know, with your grass-fed beef, the pastures matter a lot more, the genetics matter a lot more, the farmer's knowledge matters a lot more. So it's really hard to do well, which is why you see a lot less high-quality grass-fed. As long as it's high quality, animals are happy, small farm story, I'm all for it.
The nutritive value of grass-fed, grain-finished, naturally raised, natural grains, is that still as good as the nutritional value of just pure grass-fed beef, or does it really depend upon the farmer and their practices?
For me, it's about what you're going to want to put in your body.
Happy cows are healthy cows. It's healthy meat you want to put in your body.
Exactly. I don't want to be putting all the junk that's going into commodity beef in my body. No hormones, antibiotics. In terms of looking at the kind of our two forms of, natural grain finish and 100% grass, I do think there's probably better health benefits from the grass-fed beef.
And of course, the fats that we're getting particularly from grass-fed beef, are good fats. I mean, you're getting a really high balance of omega-3 fatty acids, which is super important. And if you look at that next to a conventionally raised piece of meat, like this short rib from a conventionally raised steer is going to have a huge level of omega-6s, and it's going to have a very low level of omega-3s. It's not going to have the same enzymes that this is going to have. There's an element of acquired taste with grass-fed beef too, because it has a little bit, obviously it's got a grassier flavor. I personally like it. I think that even though sometimes it can be a little tougher, it really comes down to how you handle it, and that's where a few techniques can really help to take something like a short rib, which is typically a bit more of a tough cut, and make it a little more tender. And then obviously with skirt steak, it comes down to how you prepare it and how you slice it. You got my list of stuff that I gave you?
Sure do. We've got the grass-fed tenderloin, skirt steak, the plate or short rib that we're going to cut thin, I think you wanted, the bresaola, which we make from the top round, then a little grass-fed butter as well.
Cool, man.
Awesome.
Thank you so much. It's great to see you.
Yeah, of course.
And this is awesome. I'm psyched to get this stuff on the grill.